Hello everybody and welcome back to what is the first time in a long time, a new episode of XCOM Enemy Within. It's been close to a month, and if I remember to edit, I will in fact edit in exactly how long it has been. Now, I had a bit of a false start, which is why my opening is kind of shitty, because, well, I've done this before. Sorry there, I got tapped out for some reason. Now then, let's go and take a look at that crash site, but not before we go and take a quick look through everything we have here. There's nothing really new here, but I do kind of want to hit an extra laser pistol. Not entirely sure who I'm going to give that to, but I would like the option. Now then, let's go send the Sky Ranger off to this crash site. I think Don Hamilton definitely should have a laser pistol. Who else? Let's also give one to our Assault. Our Psionic Assault, who's yet to be modified. Though they definitely will be. A Psionic modified soldier. The aliens stand no chance.
We have visual on the mission site.
We're moving into Argentina next. The threat there seems to be the most pressing.
And like an idiot?
Big Sky. Strike One is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike One is clear to attempt the breach.
Alright, like an idiot, I forgot to put our new mech trooper on this mission, who I did really want to try. Instead, we have a third sniper, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Snipers are incredibly powerful, but I did really want to try out that mech trooper. Going to send Mr. Chen dashing up to the alien, I guess, ship.
This looks to be a supply ship of some kind, and the potential storage capacity is enormous. If the aliens are really attempting to bring in this much outside material, it can only mean they're ramping up the scale of the invasion.
Alright. We're also going to be sure to move Annette into full cover, and be very sure to not move Don Hamilton into full cover, because of her low profile ability. It would give no actual benefit. Of course, ending the mission with Overwatch. Alright. After one of the aliens saying hello, only in sound, we get to move up Mr. Kong. Or Mr. Chen, rather. Okay, sorry if I am horribly butchering these names. I don't really have much of an excuse. I just don't know how to say these names. Alright, this is a ship I am vaguely familiar with, due to me having previously watched a little bit of XCOM. Not a whole lot. Keep in mind, one series only. Or only one series, rather. Hopefully.
When do I get to shoot an alien?
Well, hopefully, Annette, we will get to soon.
Heading out.
But if all goes well, which it really oughta,
Heading out.
we should have a few more muton corpses to... well, or we should have more weapon fragments, I suppose would be more pressing.
Quiet. Do you hear something?
Now then, let's see if we can't send Don Hamilton on the roof. See what she can't see.
Got it. Moving.
On my way.
Although similar to the other floating specimens, this one seems to have much heavier armor and weaponry.
This does look like a substantial upgrade.
Alright, and it looks like we have vision on the first group of enemies. Vision, of course, we're not going to take advantage of. Not quite yet. We want to get a little bit of an ambush together first. While nowhere near as prevalent a mechanic as it soon will be whenever we start up our XCOM 2 series, it still is something to keep in mind. Alright, and we have an approximate fix on the first meld canister being somewhere over here. I'll admit that's not overly useful, but any and all information is good information at this point, especially given how quick the meld timers are nowadays. Alright, let's see if we can't get a rocket. No. Alright, I was going to try and put a rocket right over here, as you probably saw, to hopefully take care of some of the aliens. Instead, we're going to move everybody nice and up, being careful not to alert the aliens to our location. The goal is to blow up this wall, so I probably shouldn't have sniper right there, and then have them all flood out. Or maybe not flood out, but all move out into Overwatch fire. Let's see how that plan pans out.
That's affirmative.
Alrighty then. So let's fire a shredder rocket in there. Might not destroy the cover, but looks like it did. But what it certainly will do is A, alert the enemies to our presence, and B, shred the enemies, which is very, very powerful. Alright, let's have, I have no idea how to say her name. Use a rapid fire on the first floater. First shot connects, second does not, however. Let's see if Cyclops can't hit at 58. It appears he can't. Don Hamilton does not have any vision until she moves, prompting some reaction fire, dealing 7 damage. Inconvenient, but it just means that we have to keep Don Hamilton relatively out of the line of fire. Now it looks like we forgot to pack a arc thrower, rather unfortunately, but we can at least take care of one. Let's call them super floaters.
On my way.
Though it's not entirely impossible that they will kill one of our operatives this turn. Hopefully they do not. One moves up into a close combat specialist, which misses. And also into Don Hamilton. Reaction fire, which does connect. Yes, I say fire weird now. I don't know why either. Okay. One floater runs away, but brings a whole bunch. Or a mechtoid cluster, I suppose? Our relatively rookie sniper decides to take a shot, and that does go wide.
Watch the side.
Let's see if we can't finish off that floater on its retreat with an 89. Connects, but does not kill. Alright. Let's move Kong into half cover, prompting reaction fire, which he does avoid using his lightning reflexes. Admittedly, that was accidental, but that is still a relatively clever move, at least for me. Looks like we gave the arc thrower for some reason to Annette.
Better keep me covered.
who's going to take a 62. She could have taken 2 shots, but for some reason her cover didn't allow her to see the enemies. Rather inconveniently. We're going to put Cyclops on the roof.
Grapple out.
Where he's just going to pistol Overwatch. I don't... Actually, no. Let's move him up to
Position confirmed.
have cover. Alright. And while we're here, we may as well have Don Hamilton finish off that floater.
Hostile neutralized.
Now then... Oop, that's weird. Let's move up our sniper and put her to Overwatch.
Target acquired.
Our first meld canister is lost, and we have revealed a cyber disk. Toy takes his first shot on a net, which goes wide. And it's revealed that 2 of the sectoids chose to mind merge with each other. Alright, Cyclops is going to take a 98 on one of the drones, simply to get rid of it.
Target eliminated.
They're not the most threatening enemies in the world, but they are kind of annoying, what with their healing abilities and all. So, let's see if we can't take care of 2 sectoids with 1 shot. Alright, unfortunately we can't.
I'll get him next time.
Rock top rank.
Though, given how closely clumped together everyone is, 1 rocket should do the trick. Why not include everyone,
Good
just for shits and gigs. Alright. May have been a waste of a rocket, but 3 enemies in 1 attack. That's not all too bad if you ask me. We're also going to move our sniper up slightly, which was a mistake because I misread her name, but whatever, we're here now. We're also going to move Don Hamilton up.
ET's trying to crawl up my flank. That was close.
Alright, Don Hamilton takes an extra 9 damage, being apparently not as invincible as she seemed. But let's see if we can't kill off this cyber disc in one turn. Opening up with Cyclops taking a headshot, and Don Hamilton similarly following up. Who misses off a 98, or off a 95, but due to her double tap ability, can get revenge. Always lovely to see. Gonna have our sniper take a shot, if she can, at the drone. Let's go with the sniper rifle. On the off chance it'll connect, it will kill.
Bye-bye.
Alright, it looks like that was an on chance, I suppose. Unfortunately, no one who still has actions remaining has a med kit, so we're just going to push Corey up, or not Corey. I keep reading that as Corey for some reason. Gonna push Chen up. We're also going to send Annette up, as well as Fatima, I suppose. Not entirely sure how to say that.
Moving at the speed of death. 10-4.
Gonna send her up, apparently moving at the speed of death. And we at least have visual on a meld canister. which I suppose is significantly better than nothing.
Position confirmed. Battle scanners up.
Moving to designated coordinates. Running! No need to ask twice.
Running.
I'm rolling. Here they come. Hey! They're creeping up on me!
Weapons empty. Can't engage.
Ignition. Touching down. I suppose I do owe you that much. You made a terrible mistake coming here. Stop the guns. Moving to position. I'm rolling. Adjusting aim.
Moving out. Going in for the kill. Weapons empty. Can't engage. Cover the flanks.
Need to find some new cover. Down.
Ready to rock.
I hope you thought this through. Going in for the kill. Orders confirmed. On the move. Okay, moving out.
We're green to go.
Weapons empty. Can't engage. Cover my flank. Cover the flanks. Commando.
Stepping off.
Solid copy, Commander.
Heading there now.
That's affirmative. Rock and roll. Come on, time to cowboy up.
Let's do this.
I'm on the move.
Yes, Commando.
Shit, I was muted that entire time I was talking. Well, either way, I didn't say much of importance.
What was
Looks
that
like
sound?
my inclination was wrong about the direction of the enemies. Even so, I am going to open up that door, because I'm willing to bet there's at least someone in there who is willing to party, so to speak.
Heading out.
Don Hamilton jumps back up onto the high ground. Angel's going to reload her sniper rifle. Cyclops switches back to his laser shot, or to his laser sniper rifle. And Overwatches. Gonna open up the door where we find
Copy that.
a whole load of nothing inside.
Okay.
Though, do you have a vague idea of the location of the rest of the enemies, at least? So, it's not all wasted. Not yet, at least. Right. So, with this room being relatively proven to be empty, unless there's something hanging out back there, in which case, oh well, we'll come back for it later. We're going to have Mr. Chen go up and conceal himself.
On the move.
That, what's it called? Shit, I don't remember what that's called. Hang on. Mimetic skin, that's what it's called. Upgrade proving to be really useful. I am very glad I picked that over the other one, which is like electromagnetic senses. It's kind of crappy. It's definitely got its place, but as far as I can tell, mimetic skin is simply superior in most every way you could think of.
Getting it done.
I mean, even for like a sniper, it's better. But I digress.
I'm
Move
going.
everyone up to hopefully take care of the aliens, the last aliens, and get this mission over with relatively soon. Alright, excited? I'm excited. We get to poke some holes and burn some skin off. That's too dark, I think. I don't know. Good. Let's just say we get to poke some holes in some ETs. Alright.
Aye, aye.
Let's move up our snipers first, because why not? Besides all the obvious reasons. What is that worrying? Or worrying, rather. Sounds like something flying around. I don't know what could be flying around. Probably like a drone or something.
Moving
No,
to
if it's a
designated
drone, that means
position.
there's a cyber disk, and if there's a cyber disk, that means I am mildly annoyed. At this point, we do have the ability to take care of them in one turn, using only 2 of our operatives, which, if you remember, back when we first encountered them, was not the case. I believe we finished one of our first missions against cyber
Need
disks
to ask twice.
with 2 people remaining, because I didn't want to research carapace armor, or any form of armor for that matter.
I've got a visual.
And I really don't know why. As armor has proven
Around the side. Cover my flank.
to be one of the most invaluable things we have. It's probably saved our operatives' lives countless times. Dawn Hamilton misses another shot, though at least she does have double tap to hopefully rectify the mistake, which she does rather effortlessly.
Roger that.
At this point, I feel like if we do actually beat the aliens, Dawn Hamilton's probably going to be either a professional shooter or some form of Spec Ops, assuming XCOM isn't already Spec Ops. Alright, still with the goal of capturing a sectoid commander alive. Going to put some folk on Overwatch. Though, alright, made the mistake of trying to mind control Dawn Hamilton, which I guess succeeded, but led to its death due to neural feedback. Really glad I installed that ability with that gene mod in her at this point, because it is, again, proven to be incredibly useful. Now, let's ensure we can actually capture the sectoid commander, moving around the corner with a laser pistol, which
We
crits.
nailed it, Commander.
Our ongoing mission to capture a sectoid commander alive is going to have to wait for the next episode. Speaking of the next episode, it's almost time to end this one. So, probably called that a bit too early, but at least Fatima gets the ability extra conditioning, even more armor. We're going to give Angela Gunslinger. Bleed now. Gunslinger, there we go. My god. And we get a new research to do, as well as now 15 meld, which is very handy. Now then, let's see, what do we have so far? Can we get? We do probably need a foundry at some point, though. Hyperwave would be very helpful indeed. For the moment, I'm going to build an Illyrium generator right next to our pre-existing power generator. Simply because we have a, and for lack of a better term, metric crapload of remaining Illyrium. Actually, we're in excess of pretty much everything at this point. So let's arm up a few more interceptors with
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already...
gonna arm a few more interceptors and scan for a little bit so we can get plasma pistols, which is very handy. Now then, we could also get ghost armor, but I want to go for...
Another variation on a previously identified specimen, this is the heavy floater. As you can see, the aliens have made substantial improvements to the armor and weapons systems available, while removing some of its exposed vulnerabilities. An extremely dangerous combatant.
It may be extremely dangerous, but we are more dangerous. We're always more dangerous. Just like that, I suppose. But anyway, as I probably should have mentioned, the amount your psionic abilities are modified by your willpower. Because Annette's willpower is 93 and should probably be leading this mission, but I forgot. Her abilities are significantly in excess of literally anything else. Of literally anyone else's. Let's give our modified heavy Chase Gordon some time in the Psi Labs, as well as Cyclops, and we may as well. And let's wait before putting Coney in. We don't want too many of our high-level operatives in the Psi Labs at one time. Now let's scan for a little while longer to see what that floater autopsy yields. Nothing. It yields nothing. Alright, it's kind of sucky, but whatever. Let's see what engineering has for us in terms of upgrades. Here we are. We have the laser cannon. We're going to get 10 of those. Because, well, quite frankly, they are a direct upgrade, if I'm not mistaken, to our Phoenix cannons. So, of course, the first thing that's going to get them are the demons. But but as we did with the Phoenix cannons previously, we're going to make sure that we have at least one ship on standby. Alright, scanning. All the rearming is complete, so we can finish giving everything else laser cannons. I guess Asia didn't get the memo on Phoenix cannons, so we're just going to arm both with laser cannons. It'll take a day, and hopefully nothing comes up within that day. So, another Firestorm gets a laser cannon, and while we're here, we may as well give one to... where is it? One in South America. Looks like I was wrong about how many we need. We need just one more. Which hopefully isn't too big a deal. Do we need one more? We need one more, right? Yep, just one more. Reminds me of that line of how many guitar picks does a guitar player need? Or how many guitars does a guitar player need? Just one more. Always just one more. Can't ever be happy that lot. Now the final interceptor is given a laser cannon, so we can actually sell a whole bunch of stuff with, of course, some damaged alien stasis tanks, some damaged flight computers, some Exalt rocket launchers, some damaged UFO power sources, which I'm sure could have some form of use, some damaged alien surgery. Let's see, what else can we sell off? We have some alien food. It's kind of weird. Alien entertainment. Off it goes. What else do we have around here that we don't need anymore? Probably clever not to sell off the fusion core quite yet. Panic's all looking surprisingly good, quite honestly. But we'll have to see if it stays that way in the next episode. Thank you, lovely, lovely folks, for watching. Hopefully I remember to edit this one, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye, yeah? Ooh, that's weird.